right? Edgar said something to me once. And now it
the
makes
black
sense
mages
to
are
me.
kind of funny to me.
Don't you see? We don't need a purpose to live. Life is the purpose.
You've come a long way, Vivi.
Edgar. Still wish I knew where Edgar was from.
Come on, let's go. We all have a job to do. It's up to you and me to keep Figaro's people safe.
I know where most of the characters in this game come from, but Edgar, Shell,
to live for now.
a couple others, I don't know where they came from. I feel like Edgar is either Final Fantasy V or Final Fantasy VI. And that's probably why I don't. Because the only character I know from Final Fantasy VI is Terra. And then Biggs and Wedge, but Biggs and Wedge are part of every single Final Fantasy game.
What now?
So,
whose soul will you touch?
it's no surprise that I know them. Golem Head. Alright, okay, I really don't want to do that one. That one sounds dangerous. That one's Bismarck. Yeah, let's go do Bismarck. Let's go deal with Bismarck. So everyone can understand the ship and whale combo that I'm talking about.
Don't worry, Yuna. You'll be fine as long as I'm here. That Mirage, it's Bismarck, right? I can take him.
Thank you. But we're here to fight him together. You don't have to take him alone.
You got it. So, is it me, or do we have something here? Like we're soulmates, wouldn't you say?
This is no time for silly jokes. We need to focus on the battle that lies before us.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I just want to help us relax. Loosen up for the big fight. Right. Let's roll out.
I never played Final Fantasy X2 all the way to the end, but there's supposed to be some happy ending.
From what Quistis was telling us,
where Tidus comes back
Bismarck
to life.
should still be
Tidus,
somewhere in this area.
So hey, if I remember right, don't they call Bismarck the Shining Demon? Seems kind of weird. Shining doesn't sound threatening. Like, between Shining Yuna and Shady Yuna, Shady Yuna sounds bad, but Shining Yuna sounds cool.
Tidus, let's save the analysis for later. Right now, we need a plan in case things go wrong.
It's called
Say
Renewal.
We failed to
so
defeat
just electrocute
Bismarck.
everything.
Valifor and I will create a diversion so that you
Hey,
can...
hold up. What say we maybe think some happier thoughts?
There's nothing wrong with being prepared for the worst. But I promise you, on my honor as a summoner, I will keep you safe.
Come on now, Yuna. I'm glad you're looking out for me. I am, but can't you at least let me pretend like I'm helping? See, there's this thing about guys.
Huh? What thing about guys? Actually, I think I just as soon not know.
A good summoner has to know people to help people. Right? Guys are like half the population. You don't want to be 50% summoner, do you?
Well, that's fair. So if I understand you correctly, then learning about men is an education.
That's right. I don't want to scare you with all our deep and complicated emotions. So, let me just give you the broader points. Number 1, we like to flirt.
I knew that you weren't taking this seriously.
But you were taking it so seriously that I couldn't help it.
Okay, I'll admit you did get me to relax.
There. That's more like it. If you don't enjoy yourself, then what's the point of going on a quest?
Okay, can we get to the fight with Bismarck?
Oh, hey, check this out. You ever whistle?
Oh, God.
That's wonderful. A sound that clear could cut through anything. Wait, that's perfect.
Huh?
If we ever get separated, you can just whistle to signal for help. okay? And then I'll come running.
Final Fantasy
You
X.
know, you seem real set on coming to somebody's rescue before this day is over. So, now you whistle.
Okay. That's okay. I won't need it. I never ask others for help.
Why not?
Just
So you're a
like the
summoner.
actual
So what?
game. She can't
There's no
whistle.
shame in asking for help when you need it.
Tidus, you've already been there for me once when it mattered the most.
Then let me be there again. It's not like anyone's keeping score.
Why is it that you're so...
It's literally a ship mixed with a
We
whale.
got company.
What Bismarck is. Bismarck is not a stack.
Dude, it brought
by the
its
way.
own water?
I suppose that's just how this mirage rolls. Make sure you have the doc's medicine at the ready, just in case we get sucked in, okay?
I should just be able to electrocute his ass a lot. Call it good. But, he might still hurt. He is an extra large, Mirage after all, so... This may hurt more than I'm expecting. I just wish I knew how to continue on with the story from here, but it keeps telling me to go to the team room, so... I have no idea. Oh, alright. Let's do this. Bar again. It's very simple. Very simple. Come on. Damn. It definitely takes a lot to finish. A lot more than I was expecting, at least. Come on, game. I think he has a special attack, too. I'm surprised he hasn't used it. Whatever. That's over.
Well, that ought to do it.
All right!
Looks like we did it, right? Hello? Tidus? Huh? Where did he go? Hey, Tidus! Tidus!
They have the sad music from
no.
Final Fantasy X in here, too.
He was right here. Wait, if I whistle for him, maybe he'll come back like nothing happened.
She can't whistle.
I can't. I just can't do it. Tidus.
Ow, 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 ow. That last shot there, I'll tell you, it really packed a punch.
Good thing Tidus can breathe underwater
right?
as much as he
Hey.
wants.
Silly. Of course I'm all right. Don't scare me like that.
Sorry about that. So, you want to head back?
Sure. Let's go.
Yeah, I still have no idea what I'm
Goody.
actually supposed to do right
What
now.
now?
I'm
Who's so-
assuming I just keep getting stronger, and eventually I'm gonna have to do the same thing I did before, so we might not be finishing this today, as much as I wanted to. I guess I have to do all these ones that involve the Cogna, too? That makes sense, I guess. Griffin meets his match. I don't know that one. Alright, well... This one involves... So confused. Alright, anything with the word Cogna in it, I guess I'm going to do those two, because that's probably what I have to do right now. And then if I still have to do more in the tea room, I'll just do everything in the tea room until the tea room's beaten. For the time being. So. Those aren't Cogna, those are Machina. I feel like that's different.
Hey, are you all right?
Yes, I think so. I can't thank you enough.
Man, since when did Grimoire get so grim anyway? Don't sweat it. Things will work out. The two of us can handle anything.
Ah. A human who's able to defeat the Cogna. Is he a medium? Or has he already awakened? Either way, I know just what to do with him. But...
Oh, man. Let's go back.
Please tell me you didn't come here to start your nonsense again. There's a time and a place, okay? Right now I'm busy dismantling these doohickeys.
Bart! I have awaited this day 1,000 years!
Did you just add a digit?
You're not getting away without a duel this time! Don't you want to defeat those... Goggle, Kaboggle Boggle, Kanagabog, whatever they are! I know how to
That's why.
stop them!
Kagaboggle, Nagabog, Dabaga, what? What? You mean the Cogna? So you know a way to beat them? Yes! Then what are we waiting for? Shemesh! I must have had you all wrong.
So much. Gilgamesh is so much dumb in one little
Hey,
figure.
this is far enough. I want to see this secret weapon you told me about, right?
I can't believe that it was easy as he said. Now that I have you alone, we can get our clash on. Bart!
Huh? Who's he? Do you know a way to stop those machines or don't you?
No clue.
What?
I just told you what he said I should if I wanted you to play along. Now let's get right down to the main event. True, I may not remember the finer points, but today is the day I finally picked that bone with you that I'm fairly certain I have.
Gilgamesh is so
Excellent
dumb.
work luring the champion here. You've served your purpose. Get lost.
Huh? What? But I haven't had a chance to settle the score with Bart.
Silence! He'll meet his demise at my hands.
God.
Once they hear I defeated a champion, my rise to greater glory is all but assured.
Haven't you ever heard of keeping your word? You promised I would get to fight Bart's one-on-one.
What do you know? So that's the story. This Fedhead played you like a fiddle, Gilgamesh.
Time for you to die!
I'm sorry, Bartz.
Minotaur, I think.
Where did it all go wrong?
Oh man, once I've wiped the floor with these guys, you're in for an earful.
I love that duo. I just don't
I'm
know
not
where
holding back against these
either of them are
bullies
originally from. I know Gilgamesh has been in a lot of different games.
This time.
In Final Fantasy XIV, he dies in an instant, usually. But Bartz, I don't know where he's from, and I don't know what game originally that Gilgamesh is from. Like what game he first appeared in. I wish I did, but I definitely don't. 6,000 damage. One little spell? Alright, you're dead. Fight's over.
Did it! Victory!
That was a little too easy. A little bit too easy.
Did those two just help me out? If so, then consider me grateful. We would have had a hard time with that on our own. Now, as for you, how could you let him fool you like that?
I'm sorry. When he approached me, he seemed so keen on helping me find you. I was at my wit's end. I couldn't think of any other way to get you to fight with me.
Aw, come on. Why are you so fixated on fighting me in the
Don't move, champion! Otherwise, I can't guarantee their safety. What? No!
When did he...
If you're truly a champion to these people, then you'll lay down your arms at once. Now, do as I say.
Enkidu! What are you waiting for? Shake a leg!
Right.
How dare you! You just got Gilga-blocked! Bartz, take the villagers and get out of here!
So much wrong with everything that was just done and
go!
said.
This is my mess to clean up. A shame this is goodbye. Now I will never know the joy of dueling you.
Gilgamesh. He may be dumb, but he's a good little dude. I think when you can actually capture Gilgamesh and use him on your squad and stuff, he's like a
He
medium
was really a tough nut to crack, wasn't he?
size unit, I'm pretty sure.
I thought he was
I don't
all
remember
right.
when you get to capture him though, so.
I have awaited this damn million years! Bartz! This time we settle things once and for all!
How many zeros do you think you could add before that sounds ridiculous?
Now,
I mean, they did use the word
what do you
Googleplex
say
in this
you and
game.
me get our fight on?
No thanks. I'm gonna pass. Poco, let's scram. Giddy up!
Huh? Hey, come back here! Bartz!
End of that one. That was kind of weird and funny.
What now?
Where is it? There it is. Okay, let's see. Not that one. Nope. That one's Ifrit again. I think it's the 4-star ones up here that I have to do. Yeah, that one has Cogna in it. I'm gonna go with that's one of the ones I need to do. I'm not really reading every single word. I can't read that fast. I read the finer points and saw the word Cogna and clicked on it.
Home at last. I never thought I'd run into my master, let alone get subjected to so much rigorous training.
You remember the flood? That was the very first sign of
What's
the punishment to
going on?
come. The appearance of those mechanical monsters and horrible mirages.
I
This is all
remember
the
this one.
wrath of the Crimson Prophecy. And who do we have to blame for it but that heretic? She came here spouting the Azure Prophecy's lies. And now it is we who are being punished for it. She called herself a summoner, but her foolishness and blasphemy have cost us dear. You mark my...
How can you say that? You can't possibly blame others for this.
Oh, please, there's no mistaking it. The unbelievers have brought this upon themselves.
Give me a break. If the Crimson Prophecy did turn the world upside down, there you go. What better reason not to go along with it?
What did you say? How dare you ridicule the one true...
What kind of mirage is that?
Where did it come from? Somebody send for help!
Oh, pull it together. I'll take care of this. Ah! It didn't work?
Tifa.
Can't you see this is all your fault? It's here because of you! You see what happens when you side with heretics? The prophecy is gonna see that we all pay!
Oh, for the... Fine. What are you planning to do about it?
What?
Listen to you. All this talk of prophecies and punishment, where is that going to get you? You want to blame others for the machines? You want to blame others for this mirage? That's fine. And then, what next? Go ahead and believe in any prophecy you want, but you better like what it gives you if you're not going to act.
So, what's your brilliant plan of action then?
Yeah, we saw it. You weren't able to put so much as a scratch on that thing.
Only those who believe in the prophecy shall be rewarded.
There will always be times when even your best efforts fail. But the courage to give it another go, that's the steel you forge destinies with. Have it your way. Go ahead and hold out hope for some miracle, and let that mirage stomp all over you. But I'm not giving up. I'm defending this town. If the power's in my hands. Final Heaven! Yes! Let's go!
Alright. Tifa and her mighty, mighty punch. Once again.
Final Heaven! Wowee, talk about your killer punches.
I'll say. And she never would have pulled it off if she hadn't believed in herself. She never gives up. We could all learn a lot from her.
Yup, I'm gonna start right to this! Launch punch!
That's what you took away from this, huh?
Okay. I was waiting for the dialogue to... This thing's as good as dead. I did more times. No big deal.
That was a good fight.
Nice and easy. Just spam thunder. I swear, thunder magic is the most broken thing in this entire game. It really is. Obviously, I could still do these things if I went with Shiva or Ifrit at the beginning of the game, but I just prefer the thunder.
I guess all that training paid off.
How did you cause that miracle to happen?
Don't diminish all my hard work by writing it off as a miracle. Honestly.
You're still just a heretic.
I don't care what it is you choose to believe in. But look, don't just go around fanning people's fears. Why not do something meaningful? Make the situation better. The thing about higher powers, they don't help people who don't help themselves. No way.
She got a point.
I suppose that's fair. So, I'm sorry.
Oh no. There's no need for you to apologize. With the world in such dire straits, we need to band together, right? Help from above will come when we earn it.
Alright, on to the next one.
Good morning.
I think I get the Elite End Time thingamajig for that, too. I don't even know if I own one of those claw dudes, but I should probably put one on the team sooner or later to try and get that done. get the elite end time thing. And another Cogna thingy. All I know is the game told me to go to the tea room. She doesn't have a quest marker anymore though, which is bothering me. Just her room has a quest
ran
marker.
a rampage in this town. I know that I heard right, but I don't see any sign of them. What's this?
Ami, you're doing a brave thing. It'll be over soon. Can we count on you?
Yes.
Oh, it's this
I
one.
promise to see it through to the end. Pardon? This young lady here, Ami isn't planning to go out there and take on the Cogna.
Huh? Oh, well,
It's not like that. Let me explain what's going on. Miss, Yuna will be fine.
Yeah. This town has some weird
Those
thing.
mechanical monsters. They're called Cogna and they're dangerous. How do you hope to stand against them? Don't go out there. The League of S has better fighters.
The point isn't for me to fight it. My job is just to lead it away.
What?
Those Cogna, or whatever you call them. Trying to fight them would be foolish. We know that. But if we don't act, it's only a matter of time before they take control of the town. So you see, we came up with a rule here. We take turns, and each household has to send out a decoy, as long as they're focused on somebody else. The Cogna will stay away from the town. And now it's my turn. I'm going.
But that's... Ami, once they spot you...
You don't have to tell me what I already know. Several others have gone out there before me. As you may have guessed, none of them ever made it home.
No! I won't let you do this! Let's contact the League of S for help. Then we can...
You're welcome to call for all the help that you want. But I've made up my mind. I'm doing my part. While
I
you
normally
wait for
don't
the League
watch
to
these,
get here,
but...
someone still has to slow those things down.
How can you say that? You're willing
Can't
to
hurt with
sacrifice your life?
Well, it's only one life, right? If that buys some hope for the rest of the town, then so be it. Even a little hope is preferable to no hope at all. And besides, now that my turn has come up, I can't say, oh, never mind. Listen, this is my decision to make and I've made it. So please, try and understand. Hey, Yuna, right? Do you mind if I ask you one small favor? It's my mother. I was hoping that you could say goodbye for me. I'd do it myself, but I don't want to lose my courage. Tell her I love her.
Yeah. This town has a little bit of a messed up
said
way of
that?
dealing with the Cogna.
My sweet Ami. Lady Yuna, thank you for delivering the message.
Ma'am? Are you sure about this? Because you'll never...
When was I ever able to make her choices for her? It's not like I'll be far behind her.
Stop that. I'm sorry, but this isn't right. This can't be the solution. Ami thinks she's giving you hope. But her dying will only take more of your hope away. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Don't think that I don't know that. I've been screaming it in the back of my head from the moment she left. But she's so stubborn sometimes.
I forget what I have to
And I
fight this
couldn't-
time.
Lady Yuna, please. Please save my daughter. I can't keep pretending this is okay. It's not.
Don't worry. I will bring Ami home.
Run.
Where am I?
What are you doing? That girl has already made her decision.
Oh, this
What
is what
gives
we're
you
here
the
for.
right to stand between her and her choices?
And who are you?
Do you respect her resolve so little you would trample all over it?
No, it's not that.
But you know exactly why she made the choice she did. You accepted it and allowed her to go. You agreed that small sacrifices must be made for the
This
good
is
of
the other
all.
form of...
I'll admit,
Oh,
I did try to convince myself of that. and I almost let myself believe it. But no.
It's got a weird tail.
What's wrong is wrong. A world of loss? Of sacrifice?
Really
I won't
weird
have
tail.
it. My choice is to look for a better choice.
Then prove to me that you can endure. Do you really think you possess the strength to shield the world from tragedy? I shall be the judge of that.
I have no idea what this thing's weak to. I want to say thunder like everything else, but